Today I'm gonna work on the Impala. This is my 1964 Impala. I'll pull it out and do another walk around, but it's got a bad exhaust leak. Oh. Let's see if we can back it out. Boy, you can hear that exhaust leak. And she's done. Still got a lot of tuning to do. Wires, I'm trying to get that all fit in there, but we're running a Mega Squirt on it. Let me show you what we got. Got to do a lot of wiring under the hood too. I actually got this car 4 years ago today. This Impala was a one-owner car. It had a woman bought it and her family drove it until 1985. I believe the reason they quit driving it was the carrier bearing on the drive shaft went bad and was wobbling. I changed the wheels on it, put these wheels. Got nittos on back. Had a straight six, 3 on the tree. That's going away, the shifter, so don't worry about that. This is the original interior. The car's been painted once. See, that's the original blue down in there. That's sky blue. I love this car. I've already changed the engine out in it like 3 times. Had the straight six in there. I put this 348 in there and it didn't run right. I was trying to run it off of a GM computer with HP tuners and it didn't have enough voltage because I'm running the battery in the back, I guess. I don't know, it just didn't like it. So I pulled it out. I put the straight six back in it, but I'd already fitted the 6-speed, so I was running a straight six with a 6-speed. It would run great, but you never could hit 6 gear. We were going downhill 75 miles an hour, hit 6 gear and it still bogged. I got rid of the 6-speed because I had to make the tunnel way too tall, the seats all the way back. It's not comfortable to ride. Even with me as tall as I am, I had to stretch my feet out or stretch my legs out to get the clutch all the way pushed. But here this weekend, I think we're gonna pull this 700 out and put in 4-speed T10. It came out of a 62 Corvette. I'm gonna have to redo the hump, lower it back down to normal. But this is it. This is a 348, bored 30 over, forged everything, H-beam rods. It's got Bob Waller Racing cylinder heads, roller rockers. It's got a turbo cam in it because we were planning on turboing this thing. But since it didn't want to run right, went back to this, and I don't know if I will now because the intercooler would have to go right where the air conditioning condenser is. Yeah, it runs pretty good. I've got homemade fuel injection. All right, take a look at that. Got the air temp sensor on the bottom, so I can't take that all the way off. I drilled and welded in bungs on an Edelbrock intake to have multi-port fuel injection. I'm using the distributor for the cam sensor only. I'm running a Vortec distributor. I have crank sensor down on the bottom. Running throttle body. So still got a long way to go. Oh, this is my coil-on plugs. It's neat. I wanted to build it myself and do something different, so that's why it's that way. It's no barn burner, but If I ever hook up a turbo to it, maybe it'll do something. Who knows? But today I want to fix that exhaust leak so I can at least drive it a day or two before I take it out and put the 4-speed in it. I don't know what it is with this car. It came with a straight 6 in it, 3 on the tree. I put the 348 in it with the 6-speed behind it. 348 didn't run right, so I pulled it back out, put the 6-cylinder in it with the 6-speed. Then I pulled the 6-cylinder out, put the 350 in it that we just put in that truck, ran it for a while. And then I put the 700 in there with the 350, ran it for a while, then put the 348 back in there, and now I'm gonna switch transmissions again. I don't know, but it's fun to drive this car. It's cool, I like it. We'll see where it goes. As you can see, I took this car on the Hot Rod Power Tour 2018. That was cool. That's when it had the straight 6 in it with the 6-speed. So, but it had air conditioning in it and it ran great the whole time. Got a little hot, got up at about 230, but never puked its guts out. This thing has a Tanks Incorporated fuel tank in it with a in-tank pump that's supposed to be capable of 600-700 horsepower. I don't believe it, but it's what they say. I don't know if it'll flow enough. You can see the trunk's pretty good. Rats had done that, but it's still really solid. I've got my battery back here, homemade, tie down, but this thing's really solid. This is the worst spot on the car. Someone fixed it with fiberglass back in the day. I need to take the bumper off and get to that, but yeah, that's the worst spot on the whole car. I love the, I want to get back to the original blue, I think, but I love it. It's good enough to drive. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that's it.